How's it going, guys? Deadminer here. I thought I'd try something a little bit different today. Here we've got Boom Beach. For those of you that aren't aware, is a strategy game in which you try to clear the archipelago of other bases that you can raid and loot for resources, in which you ultimately upgrade your own base to protect from others who will do the exact same thing to you. So pretty straightforward. I've been playing this for I think just over 2 years now. Quite addicted. I've unlocked pretty much most of the map. There is the last part that I refuse to unlock because I like this little cloud island here. So maybe one day my OCD will allow me to clear that area, but for now I thought I would share a bit of Rainmaker fun. There was a recent update that released these little units that I feel are extremely overpowered. As you can see over here, they have a range of very long and quite a considerable amount of damage done per second. The beauty of these that you'll see in a moment is that they can pretty much outrange the majority of defensive placements that you might have, bar, I think, the shock launcher that I know, the rocket launcher. Those are pretty much the only two that actually can target them at that distance, and then of course not going into prototypes, which is something completely different. I just recently boosted my statues, but I might have to reboost them. But yeah, I guess I could do that now and then not have to come back. We definitely want some more damage, so we're going to boost those. We're going to also boost our resource reward, and let us boost that one as well. Cool, and now we're good to go. With only 1 day and 13 hours left, this is probably going to be one of my final attacks, I guess. So I plan to clear as much of the map as possible, and hopefully you guys can join me in that endeavor. Cool, so first thing I'll work on is Dr. T. I try to clear these stages out as far as I can. So we can just put these down with some healers, and you'll see what I mean now in terms of range. Extremely overpowered. And then you obviously have your healers to just go and soak up the damage for them. And obviously I've boosted the attack damage by about, I think my statue's like 25, so it's about 50% boosted, just to help clear things a bit easier, because obviously they do have quite a bit of delay between their attacks. So you sometimes might have to back them up with some kind of damage dealer, such as the Zookas, or even tanks, once you've obviously cleared the majority of the defenses and have the part of the HQ wide open. Just gonna go and finish this off as fast as we can. And I can send the tanks in as well. Not that I think they'll get there in time. So my plan was to get some kind of upgrade going. I'm not sure what yet. I was busy working on the rocket launchers, so that's probably something that I want to be upgrading next. I think it was this one. So to level 12 we're going to need about 2 mil of every resource, which we're close enough, bar the iron of course. So that, I guess, is the goal in this session. And we have quite a few bases to try and take out. So after Dr. T we can obviously hit them. So let's see how that goes, and hopefully we don't run into too many complications and that the base layouts work in our favor. I'm always worried about sending these tanks in, because that would be an absolute nightmare if that were to happen, then we lose our tanks. That seems like we're doing well otherwise, so that's a good thing. That seems like we're doing well otherwise, so that's a good thing. That seems like we're doing well otherwise, so that's a good thing. And there we go. So that's stage 4 done. I'm curious to see how far we can get. Of course we're trying to meddle on powers that we actually do quite understand well. I mean, our statues have been rather effective. I'm loving these boosts that I have. Over 300,000 gold extra. Okay, do we have anything that could potentially pose an issue for us? Besides the shock launcher here on the left, I mean, we pretty much outrange anything that can do damage to us, so let's just go ahead and take that out for good measure. We might need another one. There we go. Cool, so we should pretty much be safe now from anything that will try to harm us. I still feel this is such a cheese method. Generally when these types of things happen, then I go all out, I boost all my statues, I try to upgrade everything. Because it just makes things so much easier. And the last time this happened, I think it was quite a few months ago. So yeah, these units, like I said, are prototype units, so they only really last, I think it was 5 days when they were like released, last Sunday I think it was. So they last for a max of 5 days. So if you're being bombarded by these, thankfully it ends. Because yeah, there's not really such an effective strategy to deal with them. I mean, you can obviously cover the beach entrance and then hope to take them out then. But that's the best you can do. And obviously heavy use of prototype defenses. But yeah, as you can see, it renders pretty much every other defensive structure useless, no matter how many of them you have. Might as well send our tanks in as well to help speed things up a bit. And let's get some defenses on our side. Have them kill each other a bit. And there we go. Well, one more. Done. Quite a decent amount of loot. I think we may have run out on this other statue. I'm considering boosting it, but I think we should be fine to get that 2 more, so I'm gonna leave it. That metal might be an issue, but thankfully it's a new role on the tribes, tribe bonuses, so I can always convert to the crystal mine and just obviously spend whatever we max out on. So that won't be too much of an issue, so maybe... yeah, why not? that extra like 36% will come in handy. Okay, let's see. Can we do the next Dr. T? Almost want to like YOLO and not check, but that wouldn't end up too well for us. Okay, so we should be able to outrange these two flamethrowers, but the cannons will be a bit of an issue, and that shock launcher there will be an issue. But if we come here on the left side, I think we should be fine. Oh, obviously all these rocket launchers are not going to play nice at all. Oh wow. Yeah, that might be a little bit difficult. But always give it a try though, I mean, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? So the only concern is these two flamethrowers, obviously the sniper tower and that sniper tower. So we're gonna... and that sniper tower too. We can always just smoke to this corner over here, outranging at least one rocket launcher. So I guess we could smoke to this corner, would be our best option. And if all else fails, well, at least we tried. So maybe let's take out that shock launcher first, just to be safe. Oh, okay, there we are. And then what we're gonna do is smoke down here. Oh, this is not gonna end well at all, is it? I might have to send these tanks in as a diversion. No! Survive! Healers! Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, this was an absolute utter failure. You know what, we're gonna go and retreat so we can at least save some of these units. And rethink that strategy. So thankfully we can recover them for the most part, and then we can just use... We're not expecting a lot of resistance in the beginning, so what I'm gonna do is I'm only gonna like load up one of these boats with medics. So let's get these fully loaded up and finish up this one and leave the other medics to go. We won't need tanks either, so let's find some targets that we can hit nicely. I scouted someone earlier, I think it was KGB. And look at these bonus rewards, like I'll get 200,000 metal pretty much, and with the statues we get an extra 340,000, so that gives us a whopping 540,000 metal. That's half a mil. That'll push us nicely to what we need. Okay, but this... Okay, so there may be a slight problem. The last time I attacked this base, it was rather easy. I almost beat it. I made a slight miscalculation in the end. And then I was supposed to return, but clearly the owner looked at the video as to how to prevent that and has come up with a rather devious solution over here with 2 shock blasters and all these sniper towers hoping to take out the Rainmakers as they come in. So yeah, I might leave this one for a bit later. Let's see what other targets we have that might be slightly easier for us to take. So we do have this one. That seems doable. There's only this shock blaster and this shock launcher. That would be an issue. So we take them out, we should be fine. I'm just worried if we have enough firepower to actually finish off the base when we're done. I might have to... I might have to, let's see... Well, we'll give it a try and see, and if not we can always come back. I don't think we should be losing any units to this base, so let's just see what happens. Okay, so we got rid of that boom mine in the way. That would have been rather fatal to our Rainmaker tanks. I think we can get rid of this one as well. There we go. And then I'll start working on the shock launcher, because I don't think the splash damage is actually going to hit them when we get there. So I'll just wait and see, maybe. Maybe we get lucky. I know we can use our remote hack to at least take one of the boom cannons if there's a opportunity for us to do so. It'll be useless doing the one by the shock launcher because it'll basically just disable it, and that's not what we want. Just gotta be careful of this boom cannon that doesn't target our Rainmakers due to them getting too close, targeting something else. Oh, there we go. Splash damage is hitting that shock launcher. Okay, now we're starting to get hit, so let's take out that one. And that one. That should do it. That was quite close. Whew. No, 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 back! Oh! No! That had to happen. And I don't think we're gonna have enough firepower to finish this off, to be honest. But we can only hope. Especially losing that one Rainmaker to that boom cannon. I can obviously remote hack, but I'm waiting for both those boom cannons to go down. Let's try to target it from the side. Oh, screw it. And it has to go for the Restone boarding. Of course. Oh, why not? Okay, let's bring that tank in. 30 seconds, yeah, no, we're gonna have to come back here. But I think I have a plan. What I'll do is bring the Zookas in. Obviously once we've cleared everything off, and then it should just make it very easy to finish off the base. Because I mean, as badly as I want to finish this off, we just don't have the firepower. So close. Oh, we'll get it next round. I think this is just going to be a stream of fails at this point, because nothing is going according to plan. Let us change this out for the Zookas that I wanted, and then let's speed that up along with this one, and let's go straight back in there. I'm sure ND Marina is going to have a real laugh at us. Here we are. Let's start working on that shock launcher so long. And then where was that boom mine? Did we just clear it now? Was it sneakily behind this building? We just have to obviously avoid that from happening again. No, it can't have been, because if it was behind this building it would have been hit by the AoE of the Rainmaker bombs. So I think it was that one. Huh, strange. A bit of RNG luck that was completely against us. Uh-oh. Target the shock launcher! I'm gonna probably have to help out and take this one out. Oh, so close. Spirit. Luckily they're spaced out enough so we're not getting too hit by the shock launchers that all our attacks are being negated. And it should go down now. No, yes. Great, so we're definitely doing far better than last time. With a minute 48 to spare, we should be good. And then bring those Zookas in once we've cleared up. So I think I'm going to start working on this rocket launcher because that's going to pose a threat to our Zookas. And then just work on clearing from the left side. We're cutting this so close. Whoo! Come on, come on, come on. Oh, we're gonna have to clutch this. I'm gonna have to send the girls in. No! No, 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 no! We have 30 seconds. Can we do this, or is this going to be another epic fail for us? Oh dear. Oh, it's going to be close. 15 seconds. Boom cannon is targeting them. Can we do this? 6, 5, 4, 3, oh! Almost on the 3-second mark. We clutched that one just in time. You were disconnected during combat. Are you serious? What? Like us today, just screw with everything there. Oh man, I hope that victory counted. I mean, obviously... Did that count? Did we actually get that? We did! We destroyed the base, and look at those resources. So that was definitely worth it. We need to just go and bring back our one Rainmaker. Okay. Whew, that was close. Let's see, do we have any other easier prey? So we got a microwaver and a hot pot that won't activate until something is close. That may prove quite tricky. Other than that, it looks like everything is very clumped together, so it should make it very easy to like remove everything. But am I missing something? To trigger that hotpot, we would have to like send something in. Or we can completely avoid the hotpot and just like clear a path and then make our way up here. But let's come back to that one. I'd like to see if there's something slightly easier. Here we've got a grappler that is not going to be fun at all. They clearly know what's up and they're just gonna like grapple you in and finish you off, so that's kind of off the table. Let's see what Tito has for us. This looks rather simple. I don't see any pause for alarm here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight in. Sorry about this, Tito. No hard feelings. No! No! That time when you misclick. Oh, goodbye tanks. It was nice knowing you guys. I'll try to keep them alive for as long as I can. And obviously my healers are gonna go run in there. Okay. This is not going according to plan at all. Can we come back from this? Oh man, with those two boom cannons up there, yeah. How does this keep happening? I'm so confused. I have no idea, like literally. Save our healers, that's all we can do. Hope for the best. Like, I mean, we didn't need these tanks anyway, did we? It's like, who's gonna use them? I don't trust this boom cannon. That's about pretty much clear. Then we can send in our Bazookas to finish up the base, nice and easy. And maybe send in a bit of critters to help along the sides here. Help speed up the destruction. Oh god, until the Rainmakers decide to level the critters as well. And the Bazookas are going for the... let's just finish the base off. Leave the critters to finish that up. Well, they didn't quite go according to plan, but at least we got the base in the end. Got some resources, so it wasn't a complete loss. Let's go ahead and claim some ice shards. Have I got a shard that's done? Let's go and put down another to get that magma masterpiece. Emilio, esta vez. What have you got for us? Okay, they are clearly aware of the Rainmakers. One would only assume. The Simo shoots through smoke. Yeah, the way my luck's been going, I think I want to come back to this base. Let's see, what else do we have? This base, however you pronounce that. Okay. They clearly aren't messing around with 3 grapplers. Yeah, we're gonna pass on that one. And let's see what we got over here. Spaced out quite a bit. That shock launcher can't hit us, nor can the mortars. I think we should be good if we stick to the right side. Let's give that a try. I'm trying to like hit the edge and just like bring them in and down. And then that shock launcher will grief us a bit, but I don't know if that one will, so I'll just hold on to my gunboat energy until it gets critical and then decide what we'll do from there. But it seems relatively straightforward. I don't want to jinx it, but this should be an easy run. On that one. That should be it. And then I'm just gonna wrap around to the left here. The right. My bad. To avoid that shock launch over there, so we don't have to unnecessarily take out things. Oops. So yeah, this is Boom Beach, Cheese Edition. How you can cheese the defenses. I feel a little cheap doing this, but I mean, then again, it's revenge on all those times that I've been raided, so close to getting what I needed and losing it all. And we're being hit by that. What we can do is let's do this, then bring these girls out. Take that out. Take that out. Take that out as well. And then just wail on the base. Boom. Smoke party. Lovely. So we're slowly getting there. Our resource count is looking good. We're almost at that 2 more mark, and then we'll have some extra as well that we can store for the next upgrade, hopefully. Yeah, to anyone that's just joined, welcome. If you happen to be watching this after the live stream, please do feel free to follow me so you can get a notification when I go live, and hopefully we can chat, communicate, whatever it is that people love doing nowadays when watching live streams. This placement of the shock launchers is interesting. With that shock launcher, more of these bases whose names I cannot pronounce. Shock blaster right there on the shoreline, another over there, and a boom surprise. Okay, we're definitely not going for that bait. Boot. Luby, are you gonna make it easy for me? Not really, not at all. Bulldog. Stuck with quite a few high-level people, and that has nothing to do with the fact that, you know, I've cheesed everyone off my map that was lower leveled. So that Doom Cannon is an issue, and that's the only prototype defense that I see. We can leave that as a possible optional. Wolfen. There really isn't anything too hectic. I mean, that boom cannon, we can just put our Zookas there in the corner and we should be fine for the majority of these. And then there's only 2 rocket launchers which we'll get in any event. That shock launcher which we will take out. And I think that shock launcher is just out of range of the Zookas. I mean, we'll find out, so I think this is pretty much doable. We should probably start working on that shock launcher over there. I must remember to use my remote hack, because I could have just completely disabled it and just spent the same amount of gunboat energy that I did using that barrage. But what I can do is take that out, remote hack that one, and then at least we don't have any issues. I love how they will just turn to annihilated. Oh, brilliant. Okay, so those are all the shock launchers out of the picture. And then we pretty much have a direct path straight to Wolfen's headquarters. Like normally I probably wouldn't have been able to take this base out, just given obviously the amount of hit points on the units and obviously the amount of damage they do. And obviously the placement is pretty decent as well. Like I said, these pretty much outrange any other defensive building, so it's not really fair putting it up against something that can't reach it. So we're probably going to spend more than 20 gunboat energy trying to take that rocket launcher out. So I'm just going to go and remote hack it and have their own defenses take it out for us. Okay, so that machine gun was just out of range. That does not help us, and that... oh, what a waste. Guess I'm gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. So we should be able to bring our Zookas in now. And then just flare to the right side of the base. And for good measure take out that rocket launcher. finally finish this off. Without the help of the Zookas, of course, because they take forever and a day to actually get to the base. And that is yet another base down. And I think we almost have enough for that rocket launcher. Yeah, we just need 2,000, well, just under 2,000. So next attack we will have enough, which is excellent. Any bases that we missed close enough? In general, Archangel has pretty much been with me since halfway through. And I've never been able to take them out, and I think I still won't be able to, because they've obviously geared up for this Rainmaker parade that's happening. So I'm gonna skip them for now. Oh, hold on, this is one of the player-created bases, which won't prove to be much of an issue. I was gonna tackle them afterwards. It's the player bases that I'd rather take out now. How's our invasion chances look like? 2% of a Blackguard invasion. Don't think we've checked them out before. What? What? They're basically just giving it. They're like, here's my base. You guys are gonna destroy it anyway. You know what? Just take the base. Just do it. Either that or they're just dropping medals because they're too high. One of the two, but either way I shall graciously accept this kind offer of theirs. I feel like we've just been given a free pass, you know, it's like, here you go, and because of the boosted statues that we have, we've got a pretty decent reward as well. So it doesn't look like we're gonna get hit by anything, so I can literally just use Zookas. But we'll just put everything down anyway. How do you think we can show thanks to this base? Do we just like smoke everything? Do we just be like, thank you? Is this appropriate thanks? Lovely, look at that explosion. The perfect demolitions work. Excellent, now we have enough for our rocket launcher upgrade, which is going to take 2 million. And obviously considering that I need my headquarters at level 21 to upgrade that one, and we want to spend as much of our resources as we can. Taking this one, taking this one to level 12 will be the best option. We're still going to have quite a bit of the resources left over. And this only finishes in 1 day and 4 hours, and I don't feel like wasting 300 gems. Oh, we have exactly 1,000 now. That's pretty neat. I don't feel like wasting 300 of the diamonds, sorry, on this. I've never bought in these types of games. I just feel it's an absolute waste. If you have patience, then you can pretty much get as far as you can. I mean, I feel like I'm getting close to the end game. At experience level 53, I can now upgrade my headquarters to level 21, which is, oh, this is something that this is something that I should have looked at. But I mean, come Friday when the imitation games are on, they give an insane amount of resources, so I guess I can just wait around then to try and get this 4 mil mark. And obviously if I tried now and I didn't push in one go, I probably would have lost it all being raided. And if I stop this now, I only get 50% back. So that's probably not an option. And you always get like confused here. Stop, upgrade, cancel. Cancel the upgrade, stop the upgrade. Cancel this option. So thankfully that was the right one. That would be awful if we just lost 50% of our resources. So what was wrong with Emilio? Was this like a possibility? Alright, we can come back because of that Simo. but that looks doable otherwise. And the Dr. T stage, alright, we had that difficulty with losing all our units in that one corner. Just a pity it's so close that we can't just like reach the shoreline. Have we checked this one out? I feel we have. Right, that shock blaster is not going to help at all. Yeah, and KGB obviously double down on their defenses, so that's not an option. Have we checked Big Papa out? No, but that's not doable. I mean, it would be if we walk around, but we're just wanting some really easy pickings right now. And this grappler... I don't think we're gonna have enough gunboat energy to take out both the grappler and the Doom Cannon. And they both pose a significant threat. And obviously you can't possess them, or what is it, remote hack them, because they're prototype defenses. Kind of miss not getting these anniversary trophies, by the way. I feel so bad now, like I was on but I didn't get far enough and now I don't have one of these nice little trophies. Nothing to show for all my years of playing. I do have a Stone Hasty trophy though. It's not as cool as the anniversary trophy. Why, Boom Beach? Oh well. You know what? I say we try and see what happens. That's all we can really do, is try. But maybe the wise course of action would be to boost up our gunboat energy and maybe spend a bit on the gunboat energy gain. 35%. That's not bad. For only 50. Yeah, let's do it. Now we have 70% gunboat energy gain. That should be a bit better. And now let's try Moly. Okay, so we have this to worry about first. Probably one more. No, that's it. Let's hit that one on this corner. Oh nice, we actually did it. But we're gonna want to clear this beach because we're gonna get absolutely hammered. Let's hope they don't decide to go walk into those mines over there. Nice, we're getting about 5 gunboat energy per building destroyed, or so it seems. Yeah, we are. That's quite decent. So I'm gonna flare just in case, because I don't trust these wondrous tanks of mine. Oh, that was a wonderful attack. And let's take out this shock launcher over here. Should probably have remote hacked it, but oh well. almost feels like they're shooting more than their usual volley. Nice, okay, we pretty much cleared to send the Zookas in to do a finish. But chances are they'll probably not make it in time. No! Of course, they won't make it in time because they would have killed themselves and I just couldn't be bothered saving them. Why? You would think they're smart enough to see, oh look, there's a mine, let's run towards the mine that is, you know, almost twice the size that we are, and let's just run straight into it and... Simpuku! Whatever. It's not like we needed them anyway. Zookas, who needs them? Smoke Zookas. Now I'm feeling a whole lot more confident after that attack, and I feel we can take this base. I absolutely believe that we can take this base. I have full faith in our capabilities. Even just 3 Zookas, I feel we've got this. Because 3 Zookas are all you need, you know, especially if there's only one that's actually carrying the team. So let's get rid of the shock launcher. Shock blaster, which will be a complete pain. Are you kidding me? And then let's put our rain people down. Let's hope we can clear this beach with one of these salvos. Close. We're gonna have to smoke, I think. Good thing that boom cannon was disabled. Then I'm gonna remote hack this so that we don't have to deal with this situation that we're dealing with now. Not like we're getting anywhere, so I think... Okay, as I do that, why not? The full wrath of the Rainmakers was felt right there. And now? Okay. Okay, don't you dare move forward. I'm watching you. Oh, these medics! Ooh, they moved just in time. Are we too close here? No, we're fine. We're good. Okay, we are gonna need to move a little bit faster. So we are getting quite close to the point of no return. I Okay, so what I'm gonna do is take this out, hack this, or not take that out, and then bring our 3 wonderful Zookas in. Remember, these are the highly trained specialized Zookas. They have been trained in all forms of explosive combat. They excel at completely annihilating bases. A single touch from them as they walk into the boom cannon again, I swear! They have a death wish or something. Do you see what I'm telling you? They are so trained in the arts of explosive combat that they want to readily throw themselves into any forms of explosives. We have 180. We have a lot of gunboat energy, let's put it that way. So let us go. Can we do this? Yes! And look at that! They were there obviously as moral support. It's very important. Oh. Zookas, as unpredictable as ever. Oh look, a turtle! I like turtles. I think... Are we missing someone? Now that we have our little confidence boost, we might as well... You know what? We're not even going to scout Emilio. We're just going to roll with it. I think we got a good streak going, and it's best not to question it. So let us go and take out this shock launcher. And then we are gonna try to take the SEMO / shock launcher over there. I kind of don't know if that... Yeah, no, let's just do this and come back down. Just in case we get hit. And just bring one more Rainmaker in. Okay, that SEMO / shock launchers are almost out of the picture, so let's try to take them both out now. Are you serious? What is this even? Okay, hopefully these critters do their job right. Yes. And we've added 1 to our elite task force of Zookas. So we are going to be sending them in as the troop morale support. No, 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 no! Okay, I was not expecting that, you know, when boom cannons randomly turn around to lock onto your Rainmakers, even though they technically outrange them, but of course sometimes these things do happen as we stand in front of mines that can completely annihilate us. So I'm just going to take that out to be safe, and then take that out, send in our elite Zooka task force, take that out. And the base should be ours. Pretty easy stuff. It was totally all the Zookas. All that training. Rest in peace, Rainmaker number 37. Okay, so we are pretty much almost maxed out on our gold, but I think we're researching something. And I kind of do want to upgrade those tanks. So let's wait till we max out our gold first. And let's see, was there someone else that we said we would come back to? Okay, so this thing is, this doesn't outrange anything that we have. Like, this is doable. I think it was just a grappler. You know what? We've got a good streak going. Let us continue our path of absolute destruction. And bring forth this Rainmaker. And what's the space, right? Yellow. Target these two at once. Of course that's gonna happen. Now the only question is, will they be safe? Yes, they will. Okay, we're in. We are pretty much sorted right now. Let's bring in one more Rainmaker. Okay, now just watch for these sneaky boom cannons. I have my smoke ready. It just feels like one of those stealth games. That alert trigger goes off and then targets. You know, those little red exclamations a la Metal Gear Solid style. I know that was an awful sound effect. I don't know what that was. Okay, so let's remote hack that. It's terrifying how fast they turn around, those boom cannons. We should be good to send in our now 5 highly trained specialized Zuka task force. Not! Oh, cheer up, have some smoke. Almost reaching the 400 mark. But I'll be happy to just stay on this rank of captain. We've maxed out our gold. I guess we should go ahead and rush this because I'm going to have to be off in a bit. But first, what is this? 3? Wow. I have never seen 3 starfish. Like. This is special. This is very special. This means something. I don't know what it means, but it definitely means something. Wow. Okay, good luck is upon us, I guess. Something's happening. Ouch. 40 But we are most certainly going to get raided and lose quite a large chunk of that gold, which we could potentially bring back. And if I leave this OP reward, do I want to get it later? Do I want to do it now? Spending 40 diamonds so carelessly. I think I'm going to hold on to that and wait, in all honesty, because yeah, those 40 diamonds I can use elsewhere. Because I generally tend to keep my diamonds only for emergency repairs like I did, or if I need to rush, not rush the headquarters, but let's say I don't have enough resources, like for example I need 3.9 iron and my storage cap is only 3 mil, so to get that 900k I could use like 300-400 diamonds if I don't, you know, bother upgrading my storage facilities. Then again, it is only 40. Tricky one. I really want to take out this Dr. T stage. In theory, it doesn't seem hard. You know what, let's give it one more try. Maybe our 6 units, you know, 6 Zuka Elite Special Task Force will do something about it. I have a feeling that we should use another hero. You know, I'm wondering if we just shouldn't use a tank for this and just use Private Bullet with the energy drink. Let's just scout it out real quick. So we can take out this, clear the beach, but there are going to be quite a few things that can drop him really low really fast. Then again, he does have 20,000 health that we can basically top up every so often with the energy drink that he has. So maybe we should do a test run just to see how much damage he'll soak with just Private Bullet. Okay, I should probably take that shock launcher out if he's to have a fair chance here. Yeah, he's not having such a great time. That's probably not going to work out too well. I mean, it can help soak up some damage, and we can obviously use the taunt so that he survives quite a bit longer than he normally would. It's either that or use the shock knuckles, which could come in handy. Maybe we should use the shock knuckles, because I mean it's either that or Captain Everspark, but I have a feeling she's gonna die relatively fast unless yeah, I think shock knuckles would be our best bet with Private Bullet, and then hope that we just like shock buildings. Then again, the only real threat that we have once we take out those initial buildings are the rocket launchers. So maybe Dr. Kavan with ice shields are nice, but then we have Second Wind or the critters. That could be really useful. I think the critters like have that emergency heal maybe. Yeah, let's give that a try. Okay, so first of all, let's take this out. Okay, that's the first one taken care of. Then we have all these rocket launchers. When I feel the only major threat right now is that one, yeah? So if we do this to take it out, then they're all gonna freak out and be like, oh my god, it's one of us! And then we can take this one out. And then maybe drop a smoke over flare over here and just test with one of these. That should be fine, I think, right? Yeah, and drop our medics. Ooh, okay, no, Dr. Kavan, no! Okay, we are losing our units. That was not the smartest idea at all. We need more Rainmakers. Oh! Okay. We are completely and utterly boned. I think we need to retreat so that we don't lose even more units than we already have lost. Okay, we can't end this on that note. We have to persevere. We have to find a way forward. The only thing I could think of is using Private Bullet or Captain Everspark and then using those timed explosive charge, but it's just a pity I never upgraded them because I could have done so much damage. Because this would have been like a situational thing. So I think I'm actually going to start upgrading that. So maybe that, like, I could try that out and see how that goes. Let's bring those medics out. And obviously bring those out. And let's just see how these timed charges work. So obviously I have to have her out first. And then what? Okay. That does not work out too well for us. So I think at the end of the day, Private Bullet is still going to be our best option in terms of at least just distracting and soaking up that damage. So possibly then Taunt would be the better option. All damage that... so we will ignore all damage that exceeds 300, and the thing is those rocket launchers do less than that, so they're still going to hit him. So there's no point getting Taunt. I'm guessing Shock Knuckles would be the best bet to hit those first initial buildings out of the way. Yeah, so we got one shot at this. Let's make it count. So the plan here, take out that shock launcher. That leaves us with these sniper towers in the way. And that cannon. So what we do is we put Bullet in here, have him go forward to take out that cannon. And while that cannon is distracted, well, obviously we first take out the shock launcher. So take these out, send Bullet in, have him attack that cannon. Hopefully he destroys the cannon. While everyone's going crazy and being distracted, our Rainmakers are here at the bottom. Our healers hopefully survive and can out-heal the damage that's being caused by these rocket launchers, and then eventually move them to the left as we start coming through this side, taking out those rocket launchers one by one with our gunboat energy. Sounds like a plan, probably not going to work, so let's just go straight into it. Oh, seriously? Okay, send Bullet in. Okay, send the Rainmakers in. Okay, that's not quite working the way we wanted to. No! this did not go the way we planned at all. Once again, no surprise there. Let's hope the Rainmakers will target the sniper towers, but of course they will not target the sniper towers. The only hope we have is to send in this distraction tank as a means to keep some of our healers alive, but we've pretty much just lost everything that we have. No! If we're going down, let me at least take my own guys out. There we go. Okay, well I think this was a great way to end the stream. Poor little medic there. We've pretty much annihilated everything. There is still the hope of that elite Zuka squad that we were talking about. So let's see what they can do. Oh god, that was terrible. And they're all gonna be caught by the flamethrower. Lovely, lovely stuff. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Complete and utter annihilation. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing. We managed to complete our goal. We are upgrading our rocket launcher to level 12 right now. We still have quite a bit of resources left over, which I still need to try and figure out what I'm actually going to end up doing with it. But yeah, I'm probably going to put in the shock launcher shock blaster that I have over here to hopefully try and defend as best we can from those Rainmakers. I do have my rocket launchers here. Yeah, let's just bring it out so long. Let's see, where can we place it? This will most likely be the first thing people target, so I think I'm gonna have it over there. Either that or could have it, no, it needs to be right in front. I mean, I could do that and then mitigate the damage that's going to be received from the, no doubt, rocket barrage. So maybe do that. They'll take that out first. Probably take that out. But we do have the shock launchers that should annoy them quite a bit, as well as the rocket launchers, once they obviously get in range. As for this little lone cannon, do we have a better spot? I mean, maybe that's better. This cannon over here. Just seeing how can we improve this. So the sniper towers are over there. If they're sitting in the corner, they should get hit by that shock launcher. Possibly the shock blast. Maybe I need to rotate these so that that shock blaster definitely covers that area. So that leaves us exposed to the left side. Which we're pretty much screwed from the left side, aren't we? Unless they take the shock blaster out. So let's say theoretically they do come in. They'll take out the shock blaster, which leaves us with no shock blaster. What do we have to basically defend our shores now? We only really have the shock launcher, which they can outrange if they flare right to the corner here. Well, actually no, they can't outrange them because the shock launcher will still hit them. But they can also hit by the shock launcher. So what we need is rocket launchers that come down a bit. Definitely get this one down as well. Since our left side is going to be the weaker side, we should put our stronger rocket launcher to that side. So that gives us full coverage of the beach like so. Then I think we need to move our boom cannons down so that we have a fair chance to actually hit them if they come into range. Because obviously once they're in range, boom cannons don't matter at all. So I think that's the best we're going to get, is a boom cannon there, a boom cannon there. If they land right here in the middle, I suppose the rocket launcher will, both rocket launchers will have to suffice. Although technically we could just put down another boom cannon. Not as strong, but yeah, that's probably our best option, the way I see it at least. And hopefully when we get back we aren't raided and lose everything. I mean, I can go and quickly create another... Ooh, I got a boom surprise on right now. What are those again? Powerful 2-shot cannon with good range, stays protected in an underground bunker until enemies are in range. Wow, actually that could be really useful. I think it only costs 24 diamonds to rush this, and considering we're going to go offline now, I think that would be a worthy sacrifice to the diamond gods. Let's go and deploy this. And now that we have this out, oh god, I refuse to cut these trees down in case anyone's wondering. So we have a boom surprise. This will come in very handy. So if we do something like this, I mean, where would they launch their assault? They could come... We're hoping they come on the left side because that's kind of where we force them in. So they would have to pass, let's say, this point. So if we have a boom surprise over there, then they would have to pass or somehow trigger it for it to open. And if they don't, and they get in range, though theoretically, by the time they can get in range of this, they're already hitting our headquarters, aren't I? And if they did come to the right... No, actually, hopefully they don't, because this is where we got the most of our defenses. Okay, so if they don't come to the right, and they stick to the left, then perhaps the better option... Would they outrange it in the middle? Maybe over here? Would this be the better option? I just feel they could go to the side, and if they go to the right here, then they could hit there, and if they go to the left, they could hit from here. So how are we really defending against this? Shock Blaster covers the beach, but like we said, that is most likely going to be taken out first thing, so we can't rely on that. The only thing we can rely on is hoping they pick a side. So if we make this side unassailable and unpassable like this, that they can't sneak by, then effectively the only way that they're gonna get through with their Rainmaker is the right side. So we just have to ensure that the right side is a bit more fortified. So does that mean technically throwing our shock launcher? Is that a risky move? Am I overthinking this? Probably. Then again, the rocket launcher, that'll be interesting. The rocket launcher is covering that right side. So maybe what I should be doing is get this rocket launcher out of the way so that it doesn't get hit but can still hit them. So maybe something like this. So both rocket launchers are then covering the right side, which should deal with them somewhat. But then again, they will have healers that could probably out-heal the damage that the two rocket launchers will output. Not unless they take the shock launcher out though. So maybe do that. And then have the shock launcher like this, which should definitely hit them. So having to take out two shock launchers, as well as the shock blaster, we've pretty much made the right side definitely harder. Then the boom surprise is not that easy to take out if they come through, because it's going to stay hidden until a unit comes close enough. And then when it does, it will do 1,142 damage, which will definitely take out one of them. So yeah, I think this is pretty much as safe as we're gonna get, hopefully. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. And if you would like to catch me around sometime, like I said before, please do drop me a follow. I'd really appreciate it, and you'll get notified when I do go live. And hopefully I'll catch you around in chat and we can actually, well, chat. Cool. All the best.